Hello, everybody. This is Ryu Sensei, and welcome to Ryu Sensei's 10 Minute in Japanese. Ryu Sensei no 10分の日本語ようこそ。今日のトピックは、Japanese style English. That's right. Otherwise called Gairaigo. The Japanese style English could be interpreted as just the way people try to speak English. But today's session is actually about English words used in the Japanese vernacular to express something that's often quite different. So let's take a look at what we got going here. There are tons and tons of words that come into Japanese from English, and this is Japanese English Gairaigo. And first of all, there's a lot of single words like restaurants words or brand names, and they're all put into katakana. And katakana is the lettering here on the left. It's another phonetic set. There's hiragana and katakana. Hiragana is used in Japanese sentences and words with organic Japanese words that were born in Japan. But anytime a word comes from another country and they use it in the Japanese language, they change it into katakana and into the Japanese phonetic set. And the problem with that is often the pronunciation is different. So if you're trying to speak Japanese and you happen to say a word like, hamburger, and you say quite quickly in the sentence, a lot of people might catch it, but actually in Japan, it's hamburger. Hamburger is the way Japanese people pronounce it. And the meaning's exactly the same. It's a sandwich with meat in the middle, hamburger meat in the middle, and lettuce, pickles, and onions, whatever. So let's get into some of the words that are used in Japan that do have a different meaning and can be confusing. Now, I have it in katakana, and I realize many people might not be able to understand that. So down here at the bottom, I have the Romaji version, the English letters. But if you've seen my tutorial on how to pronounce the phonetics, there's a hiragana one, but it's the same for katakana. There are no singular ending consonants in Japanese. There's one, it's but almost everything always ends with a vowel. And depending on the original English words, there's a certain way to read it. For example, anything that's spelled with an O in the middle, for example, H-O-T, in American English, we would say hot. British English and other English-speaking countries might say it a bit different. But because there's an O there, the Japanese put it into their character. It's ho, and they say ho, to. And again, they don't have a singular consonant to, so it comes out to, hoto, which means hot. Now, let's look at the first one at the top here. It says ma-i-ka, and at the bottom I have the Roman version, so you can read that. Ma-i-ka. Don't say me-ka. Ma-i-ka. My-ka. My car. Okay, so my car. It's my car. And when I first came to Japan, I was speaking Japanese pretty much, and I had a friend. He would try to throw in some English words like in the sentence, trying to practice his English. But for the most part, we spoke in Japanese. And I said, I went to Wakayama. This is a resort place. It's a prefecture, and they have lots of resorts on the beach. And he said, oh, my car de ikimashita ka? Did you go with my car? And I was like, what? What do you mean your car? Why? I don't even know if you have a car. Why would I go with your car? And he was talking about, did you use your own car or did you go by car? So we can say my car is not my car, but one's own car. So another one would be my home. Oh, recently I just bought my home. That means my own house, not an apartment or a condominium, but an actual family home. And they'll often use that to use as something that I have for myself. Okay, so the next one down below, again, let's look at the Roman version. It's be not B, be, B, and you extend it, baby car, baby car, baby car is baby car. Well, baby car is not a teeny tiny little car or a car that's driven for babies. Here, I think I'll put myself on the in here too as well. Self off again. There we go. And I'm going to put myself on the side so you can see this quite largely. There we go. All right. So it's not a little teeny tiny car for babies. It's a stroller or a push car, a buggy or whatever, something you push a child around in. All right. The next one. This is a big funny one in Japan. And I'll show you the Romanized version is shu ku ri I mu. Shoe creamu. So when people first hear this, they think, oh, it's shoe polish. And you say, do you like shoe cream? I guess so, to polish my shoes. Yeah, do you do you want to eat some shoe cream? No, thank you. Another strange thing Japanese people eat. No, it's actually a cream puff. And I looked it up. It's from French, and I don't know how to pronounce it. It's shoe or shoe à la cream, which means cream puff. Okay. Now the next one, this was really funny too, and the next one is pronounced Bikingu. Bikingu. Bikingu, from the word Viking with the horns. So I don't know where this came from, but I'm pretty sure the image of the Vikings was a big long table with lots of food all over it, and everybody was eating and drinking. And it really means all you can eat or buffet style smorgasbord. Sometimes they also have a word called tabe hodai, which means all you can eat. And that could be they bring it to your table, so it's not really a buffet, but people will call that bikingu too. So it's kind of used across all boards. Next, a microwave oven is called a renji. Renji. And it probably comes from range. Another word they use part Japanese is denshi, which means electrical. Denshi renji. But now people just say renji. And that means the microwave. And often when they say throw it in the microwave, when you turn on the microwave and it's done, it goes ching. So they say ching it. Another one recently, my wife often says range up, which means, microwave it, range it up. Okay, so let's go to the next one. One piece. This is one p extend su. One piece. And one piece is a dress, and you can imagine why, because it's just one piece. But if you're speaking Japanese and you're not used to this, and somebody said, "Oh, I can't find my one piece," or "I like your one piece," I'd be like, "What? My one piece of what? What are you talking about?" Although I wonder if they say that in America, one piece dress. I don't know. It's not the animation. And the next one, this is quite self-explanatory. It was easy for me to remember. Coin laundry. Coin laundry. Well, it's a laundromat or laundrette, and it's self-explanatory. It makes sense. Coin laundry. Okay. So you wash your coins? No, you use coins to wash it. However, nowadays, I imagine you do need bills. Things do get more expensive. And the last one, actually, I don't know in America what you call an ice cream cone that's got the soft cream on top, but this is softo creamu. Softo creamu. Softo creamu. And that particularly means that type of ice cream where it comes out of a machine and it's very soft and comes up there. So if you go soft cream yasan is a soft cream shop. But then here's another interesting one. Ice cream, most everybody just says aisu. So often my daughter, when she was young, we spoke Japanese at home most of the time, and she'd say, "Oh, ice tabiti, can I eat some ice?" And I'd say, "Sure, here," and I'd give her ice from the freezer or from a cup. So now she always says ice tabiti, and before I can answer, and she goes kribu. So ice cream, right? Another common one in the morning would be coffee is kohi. Again, it's COFFE. So they, for some reason, CO has become ko, and then fee is that same, but they don't really have the fee, the hard F sound. There's a set with H called ha, he, hu, he, ho, and hu is actually hu, a very light F sound. And in the Romanized versions of this set, it'll be all H's except fu is a F. So they put in he in place of fee, so it's kohi. So iced kohi would be iced coffee, and iced tea. For some words, the phonetical set can get into the katakana, and you can say it correctly. But a lot of times the pronunciation will change and the meaning will change. So the last little walnut for you, a little cherry on top, is how many people know what this would mean? It would be put into katakana, and it's pronounced makudonarudo. Makudonarudo, which is McDonald's. And I swear to God, if you say McDonald's, nobody's going to understand what they said. I had a hard time with this because you got MA is ma, KU is ku, and next to DO, I had that American style speaking. I wanted to say da. So I would say makuda narudo. And often people wouldn't understand that either. So you got to say makudo narudo. Good news. Makudo narudo. In Japan, they love to shorten everything. Again, like I said, the ice cream, they just say ice. Makudo narudo, a lot of people I know just say makudo, which means McDonald's. Let's eat makudo today, or let's go to makudo. Okay. Finally, juice. You can put this in the katakana and it sounds just like the English version, juice. However, when people say juice, they refer to any type of sweet drink, including cola, cider, anything not related to juice, but it's sweet and things kids like to drink. So they often say, oh, you drink too much juice. I remember probably my first 6 months here, I went to a little shop next to a train station, and I said, orange juice kudasai. And she grabbed me this orange flavored soda filled with sugar thing and handed it to me. And I said, no, I want real juice, 100% juice. And she said, oh, it's all the same. And she threw it at me. So there you go. All right. So again, thank you everybody for coming to today's 10 minutes Japanese. Just a moment. I want to put in the chat here. I'm going to add a bunch of links. There we go. And I'll just overlay it real quick so you can see them. Oh, now you can't because I didn't put it in. There we go. Once again. All right, these are all in the chat window and also in the description. Please subscribe, and then you'll get updates for future live streams. And the future live streams, tomorrow I'll be doing one in Japanese, answering questions from people. And I think from now on, that's what I'll be doing. So you can watch a previous video, leave your questions in the comments, or during the live stream, you can ask questions. And on the Japanese version or the English version, I'll be talking about Japanese culture or Japanese language. Ask me any question you want, but please, as much as possible, do it in the comment section beforehand so I can make sure I know what I'm talking about. Again, minasan arigatou gozaimasu. Mata kondo. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu.